today's science. The established science clearly states that the whole existence is just a reverberation of energy. Where there's a vibration, there is bound to be a sound. The yogic culture always said the whole existence is just sound. The root of that sound is Shiva. Shiva means that which is not. That which is not means silence. He is absolute silence. When he moved, there was sound. If Shiva sits and utters three arms, a whole new creation will happen. What is being said is, the whole existence is a reverberation. This is modern science. It's a vibration of energy. Where there's a vibration, there is bound to be a sound. Where there is a sound, there is creation. Because this is a dialectical culture, science is always expressed in the form of wonderful stories. When Shiva wanted to came to marry Parvati, Parvatraj being a king, a prominent king in the area, just about anybody who was somebody was there at the wedding, big wedding. They were all waiting for the groom, nobody had seen the groom. Then he came. He came with his ganas, who were all freaks and deformed. They were ganas and yakshas, and he himself was smeared in ash from head to toe, and he was in an inebriated condition. Parvati's mother, Meena, saw Shiva, "This is the groom?" They said, "Yes," and she fainted. She couldn't imagine her daughter marrying someone like this. Then she was brought to consciousness and she could not be consoled. And Parvati went and requested Shiva, "Please, just for my mother's sake, you're okay with me the way you are, but for my mother's sake, take on a more beautiful form." He looked at her with his drunken eyes and then he said, "Okay," and he became Sundaramurti. He became a very beautiful being. And everybody said, "Okay, let the wedding go on." Then they sat down for the wedding, he simply sat still there, unmoving. Then when Parvati's time came for the father to offer the bride, they took out the list, the family tree of the bride, the antecedent, her tradition, all her antecedents were spoken in great pride. Then they asked, "Okay, what about the groom? Where does he come from? Who are his parents? What are his antecedents? What is his family tree?" He just sat still, didn't say anything. When Parvatraj was getting anxious, "Who is he? What is his parentage?" He said nothing. Then nobody said anything, people started getting agitated that he has no parents, he has no parentage, what is this? Then Narada took his ektara and did town. He is of silence, but if you have to know something about him, he is a yogi, he is an ascetic, he is a debaucher, he is a drunkard, he is alert, he is drunk, he is this and he is that, everything at the same time. This is just to beat the logical mind. But if you have to know something about him, he is sound.